Good afternoon, Year 6, and welcome to your lesson on rainforests again. We're going to be doing a reading comprehension lesson today, so you should all have this document ready, and we're going to read it together, and then you've got some questions to answer, which I'm going to go through with you. So I'm just going to read this, and you need to follow. Rainforest. What is a rainforest? A rainforest is a hot and humid woodland area that receives substantial rain annually. So substantial means a lot. More than 200 centimetres and sometimes double this amount. Where do we find rainforests? Rainforests are habitats located around the tropics, an invisible zone around the equator, and in parts of the following continents: Africa, Asia, Australia, Central and South America. The largest rainforest in the world is the Amazon rainforest, which is located in South America. If it were a country, it would be the ninth largest in the world. It covers over 1.4 billion acres, which is about the same as 5.5 million square kilometres. What are the two different types of rainforests? There are two types of rainforests, temperate and tropical. Temperate rainforests lie between the tropics and the polar circles of Earth. They are found in several regions around the world, such as southeastern Australia, western North America, and New Zealand. Tropical rainforests are found in the tropics, between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. The sun consistently shines every day all year long, which results in a stable, hot, and humid environment. So, why are rainforests so important to us? Rainforests only cover about 6% of our planet's surface, but over half of the world's species of plants and animals live in this type of habitat. The rainforest is also very important for us as trees produce oxygen, which we need to breathe in and survive. Sometimes the Amazon rainforest is referred to as the lungs of the earth, and it is reported to produce 16 to 20% of the earth's oxygen. Why are they called rainforests? Most rainforests receive at least 200 centimetres of rain each year, but many receive up to 450 centimetres annually. In some places, they receive 2 centimetres or more of rain on a daily basis. In comparison, the UK usually receives about 160 centimetres of rain a year. It is consistently warm and rainy in rainforest regions, which helps plants to grow quickly. The temperature is roughly 21 to 30 degrees Celsius. Within the tropics, there are only two sessions a year, the wet and the dry seasons. So we've got the four layers of the rainforest here: emergent, canopy, understory, and forest. We actually covered that, so we should know some things about that already. So here you've got the forest floor. This is the ground layer of the rainforest and its floor. It has poor soil as it is so humid. There is no sunlight, so it's hard for plants to grow. The ground can be hard and bare. It can be made up of fallen vegetation. Lives here insects, larger animals that cannot climb. The understory layer. This layer is above the floor and below the canopy. There is a little bit more sunlight here than the floor, so ferns and vines grow on tree trunks. This is where most birds have their nests. The canopy layer. This is the top layer of the rainforest where most of the trees are found. Leaves and branches from the trees join together, which creates a canopy, similar to an umbrella. These layers can be as high as 100 metres above the ground. Most rainforest animals live here. The emergent layer. This layer is used to describe anything which grows above the canopy layer. Some trees grow taller and above the canopy, so they can reach direct sunlight. Who and what live in the rainforests? Over 50 million people live in the rainforest regions around the globe. There are some cities within the rainforest regions, for example, Manaus in Brazil. Most of the rural dwellers live in tribes. These people are self-sufficient and sustainable. So self-sufficient means they grow and prepare their own food, they build their own homes, they live off the land. And it says here, which means they live off the land and do not need contact with the outside world in order to survive. They build their own shelter and accommodation. The Kauai people of New Guinea live in tree houses up to 45 metres off the ground. Many tribes do not have any contact or communication with the outside world. 500 years ago, there would have been 10 million different tribes in the Amazon. Now there are only 400 tribes left. Each tribe has its own culture, identity, and language. Rainforests are also very unique habitats for animals. Over half of the overall world species live within rainforests. Vegetation of the rainforest. The global rainforest contain more than two-thirds of the world's plant species, and there are around 300 different types of trees. Many of the foods we all enjoy eating come from the rainforest. For example, chocolate is derived from the cocoa beans. People also grow here and the beans that make coffee. The rainforest isn't just useful for food production. We can also find rubber, which is used in many ways, and many plants which are used in vital medicines to help cure humans from illness. Approximately 25% of medicines originate from the plants grown in rainforests. So here we've got a table showing temperate and tropical rainforests. We've got animals who live there, then the types of food, and then on here the same animals who live there for tropical and types of food in a tropical rainforest. Deforestation and its impact on wildlife. From this report, it becomes clear that the rainforests are very special and essential for everyone's health and survival. Unfortunately, in many areas, rainforests have been cut down to make room for different types of land use, for example, farming or motorways. Around the world, palm oil production threatens the future of rainforests, especially in Southeast Asia. Logging companies cut down trees to sell wood to make buildings and furniture. War is also having an impact on the rainforest, for example, in Sierra Leone. When rainforests are destroyed, so is all the precious plant and animal life, including human life. Rainforests used to cover around 14% of the Earth's surface, but due to deforestation, it is now thought they only cover around 6%. Some scientists warn rainforests won't survive for the next 40 years. So what you're going to do is answer these questions. So you've been given them by Mrs. Donnelly. They can be stuck into your theme project books after you've completed them. So question 1 wants 2 examples of consonants. There was quite a few consonants listed, so that should be a nice easy question. So copy them exactly as they're written, just 2. Number 2 asks about where the Amazon would rate as a country by size. It actually tells you, I think, that on the first page. Number 3 says, look at the section headed, what are the 2 different types of rainforest? So find that section in your book, and then you've got to complete a table with 1 piece of evidence from the article to support each statement. So you've got temperate rainforests are further north and south than tropical rainforests. So you need to find evidence that backs that up. And then on the next one is hot all year round in the tropical rainforest. Where's the evidence in the text that backs up that opinion? Question 4, you've got to tick the closest possible answer to why is the Amazon referred to as the Amazon rainforest is referred to as the lungs of the earth. Number 5, you've got to look at the section headed, why are they called rainforests? Number 6, it says which section of the text is written to inform readers what grows in the rainforest. So find the name of the section that tells you what grows in the rainforest. Number 7, find and copy 1 word that tells you the layers of the rainforest are distinctive. So you're finding a word that means the same as distinctive. And number 8, look at the section headed who and what lives in the rainforest. And then I'm going to leave you with number 9 and 10 to do yourself. So if you have any questions, you can log back into Teams and I'm happy to help. Enjoy!